As humans, two of our most biological needs are to connect with nature and to connect with humans. And ever since March of 2020, we have not been connecting with either. So today's video, guys, is going to be all about mental health, specifically how to rid yourself of depression and anxiety in this time whenever these things are rampant all throughout society and nobody knows quite how to handle it. So without further ado, guys, let's get on with the video. What's up, guys? My name is Austin Wayne and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, guys, if you're new to the channel, I would love if you smash the subscribe button. Growing an awesome community on this channel. Also, guys, follow me on Instagram at AustinWayne with 2 S's. I post some really fire content on that platform as well. Let's go. Now, confession time, guys. I have always actually dealt with depression and anxiety for the mass majority of my entire life, especially my childhood, guys. I was overweight, I was insecure, I was socially awkward, I could not hold a conversation with anybody, and it took a lot of courage just for me to be able to start this YouTube channel and actually start speaking my truth. Now, guys, depression is a deep rest. Now, it's pretty much how Jim Carrey stated it. It is that your avatar is tired of trying to play this person that you are trying to portray. So it's pretty much you are full blown into this social conditioning. You have built your life up in a way that is not authentic to yourself. So this means that you are working the job that you think society wants you to work. You have the type of partner that you think your family will like, your friends will like. The first thing that you do whenever you first start dating someone, guys, is you go ask your family, you go ask your friends, like, what do you think of her? What do you think of this girl? And when it's not even what you think about her. You are not actually building your life to satisfy yourself and your true authenticity. You're doing it to satisfy others. And this will lead to a life full of depression, and also a byproduct of this will be lots and lots of anxiety. Now, guys, I am completely against the use of any anxiety meds, any antidepressants, because it's just going to suppress yourself even further. It's not going to solve the root issue. The root issue is that your life is not where it's supposed to be. These are triggers to the brain, guys. And depression, anxiety, it's a feeling, it's an emotion, just like anything else. Happiness, sadness, joy, all these things, guys, it's in the same family. So you can have waves of happiness and then you can have waves of depression. But whenever you get into these waves of depression, you have to figure out the root cause of what is actually happening. Why are you feeling depressed? Maybe it goes much deeper, guys. Maybe it's a childhood trauma. Maybe you're raised by narcissists and you still have to do the actual childhood trauma work so that you can recover from this and get away from your parents and actually start to heal and then cultivate beautiful relationships with really good people around you that will actually help build you up into the best version of yourself, because you always need people around you, guys, and especially once you start cultivating your own frequency. So there's always going to be a point where you are actually feeling more alone than ever, just because you're going from this low frequency state to this high frequency state. So let's say you start retention, you start meditating every day, you start just journaling, goal setting, trying to become the best version of yourself. Along this journey, it may be lonely, but you will eventually meet other people who are very good for you and your energy. Now, guys, depression is always going to hit every single one of us. No matter how spiritual you are, no matter how much you are authentic with yourself, no matter how much you are on purpose, it's going to get to all of us, guys, especially if it runs into your family. I think it is actually a generational curse. But picture it almost as a fight. So it's you versus depression, and you are constantly fighting. But the second you give in, as in you stop making your bed every day, guys, as in you stop taking care of yourself, you stop getting haircuts, you stop going to work and making money, this is whenever depression wins that battle. So fighting depression is pretty much like a fight. So if you don't feel like making your bed in the morning, that's when it's most important. If you feel like skipping your workout, that's when it's most important to work out. If you don't feel like taking your shower, or even a cold shower especially, that's whenever it's the most important to force yourself to do it. It's going to be harder than ever during this time. You won't even want to do the smallest and most basic tasks, but you have to force yourself to do it for that future you. You have to force yourself to keep fighting, no matter how hard and how difficult it can actually feel, just for that future version of yourself, for your future family. These are generational curses that you are actually trying to break. So keep fighting for that best version of yourself. And also giving into that would also be taking the medication. I'm highly against any form of antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, any of it. Please do not fall into it. And now, guys, anxiety, in my opinion, anxiety is almost like a spidey sense. So anxiety is a feeling that something is wrong, 1, or 2, that something is about to happen, something significant. This thing can either be good or bad, but it's pretty much just telling yourself that something's a little bit off here. So if you make a decision, guys, and you're having lots and lots of anxiety, this is typically your higher self, your consciousness, trying to steer you away from that. So if you have anxiety, guys, it's not going to be the right decision. The right decision, it's hard to explain, but it feels really just gooey and soft and comfortable. Not comfortable, like it's going to be challenging, it's going to be hard, but it just feels really like perfect. You know the feeling. Now, guys, a lot of anxiety also just comes down to your health in general. For example, if you have low testosterone, you will have more anxiety. Also, guys, if you're not getting sunshine, if you're not going outside, if you're not getting those bare feet into the earth, you're not earthing, you're not connecting your frequency with Earth's frequency, because Earth is naturally vibrating, guys, at 432 hertz. So guys, you're indoors, you're on the concrete all the time, you're wearing shoes, you're always disconnected. You're listening to this music at the wrong frequency. You're very disconnected from your natural state. So getting more connected with this natural state will also just get rid of this anxiety. Now, in addition to this, guys, if you're experiencing social anxiety, honestly, nothing that I have done has gotten rid of it until I began semen retention. This is the king of anti-anxiety possible, or at least busting about once per week, which ancient Chinese medicine has shown that men, especially in their 20s, should bust about 1, maybe 2 times per week with somebody that you probably have a connection with. So guys, I struggle with depression, I struggle with anxiety, and I've come a long way down my journey. So just know that you guys are not alone in this, and it will always get better. No matter how dark it feels, no matter how hard it feels to keep moving forward, you have to keep moving forward and just think of that best version of yourself. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Now, once again, I'm a certified personal trainer. If anybody watching this happens to need help with your fitness goals, please hit that link in the description box, guys, for your free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Guys, I've helped hundreds of people create the aesthetic, chiseled bodies of Greek freaking gods. So if you want to be next, hit that link in the description box. Now, guys, once again, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm growing an awesome community on this channel. Now, also, guys, like this video to push it out into that YouTube algorithm. That is it. I'm gone. I love you guys.